Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video on Anime Guardians. In today's video, I want to do a progression guide to help people get into the game, because this game kind of got back up to 2,000 players after this new update, so I think it's in a bit better of a spot now. So I think it's a pretty decent time to come in, so I wanted to help noobs kind of get their footing and be able to get into the game. So I'm going to be doing this guide to help you out. Okay guys, so the first thing you want to do when you join the game is to redeem the codes. I'm going to put them on the screen right now, all the active ones. Then, after you redeem the codes, you should hopefully have some gems, rerolls, and stat cubes, which you can use to go over to the summon banner and summon for any unit you really want. There's a couple good units, such as Lancer, Ichigo, Rima is pretty decent, but do not summon for Senko, because he's a moneymaker, and you really don't want him this early on, because he's not really going to help you that much. So then, after you've got your unit, you just want to go beat story modes. It's right here. Shouldn't take too long. Just do it on Nightmare, because it gives you a reroll each clear, like for the first time at least. Then you should unlock raids, so you can try and leech the raid here for the Itachi unit. You can also go for the Jintoki unit. Another option is you could go over to, where is she? You go to Rukia, do her gacha, try and get the secret Rukia Bankai. Now, for the gems, for that, you want to go and get yourself, we'll do the reroll method, no, not the reroll, the infinite method I mean, to, like, get all of the gems to do that. Moons, also, if you want to summon for units like Megamon, also really good for rerolls as well, because you can sacrifice them for like 15 each. So yeah, once you go on these units, you want to go over to this guy and do the tower adventure. So I think now I'm going to show you guys how to do the infinite method, because you're probably going to need it to get Jintoki, her, what's her name, Rukia, and also the Megaman. So 3 of the units that I recommended, you're going to need to do that. Then one of them was Itachi, who you just need to leech raids off of. Might be a bit hard, just join the Discord server and you should be able to find people who will be okay with you leeching pretty quick. Okay, so now all you need to do is go into infinite for the infinite methods. Die, and then for this you're going to need Tiny Task. You want to set to 100 speed and continuous playback. So you're just going to click retry, spam click here a bunch, spam click retry, then you're going to spam click super fast wave, and spam click yes, then just end it. Now if you minimize tab and press your key, it should just repeat it over and over again. And what this will do is it'll just keep on retrying, and you'll get gems and moons each time you complete it. So it's just an easy way to get gems, moons, and XP. It's probably the best way in the entire game. So you just got 25, and it's the best way to level up and also get the moons, which are good for a couple units. There's one unit, I think it's Megamine. You can get her, and she can probably carry you if you get her with Exodia through tower, so that's another path you could take. So yeah, after that, I'm going to come back to the lobby so we can continue the guide. Okay, so after you have gotten one of the units I recommended, or multiple, you're going to want to go do the tower adventure. Now this is the best way to farm gems and moons, so technically it's also the best way to farm rerolls. If you want to do it now, you can, but I would also recommend that you go over here and do the mushroom rush to get Casterus. She is very good, and she's one of the best units if you want to macro an overnight tower adventure, which you are probably going to want to do. So the whole reason you want to do that is so that you can craft Beerus, the Guardian. The only reason you're doing that is A, because you need a decent amount of like materials. You can buy the Dango using moons. Gold's pretty easy to get just by summoning, auto-selling. This, gems from Tower Adventure, rerolls, you're using Tower Adventure to get this as well. But the main thing is also, floor 100 Tower Adventure is necessary to get him. So, pretty much, you are going to want to macro the Tower Adventure or play it manually, but it's going to take you a decent amount of time. So I think I'm going to go into Tower Adventure and show you guys how to macro it, just using Casterus. Okay guys, so now we're in Tower Adventure. As you can see, I'm getting quite a lot, because I'm on floor 366. But you'll be getting a lot less that you're lower, but it just stale each single time you do it, so it gets higher and higher. So for this macro, we're going to be doing Tiny Task. So I'm just going to be showing you how to do it. So you would record it, click a bunch to ensure you get through all your rewards. Then go click next stage, click that a lot of times just to ensure you don't miss it. Super fast waves, and then the vote to start. Then you just want to wait until you can place down both your money makers, and you just want to get them one upgrade high. So I'll go do that now. There's one. Click Q afterwards just to make sure it's all good. There's two. Click Q. Place down the unit. Manage the units. Upgrade both. Click on her. Close unit manager. And then you just upgrade her as high as you can. Now the settings for the macro are 1x speed and continuous playback. So you're just going to keep on clicking these. Just get her maxed upgraded. And the whole reason you're doing it on 1x is so you can time the nuke. You probably need Exodia on her for like some of the later floors, but earlier on most traits should be fine. Just try and get like Prototype, Capricorn, Excalibur will probably be good as well. So once you got maxed, you just gotta wait for it to the boss to come. Then you click that. So do that in a second once the boss spawns. Click it right there. Then you probably want to wait like 3 seconds afterwards. Like after you finish, so after you pop, just wait like 3 seconds. Then end the macro, and it will just repeat itself and do those overnight for you. So you can also do this during the day if you just like go out or something. So that's pretty much the method to farm the Infinite Castle pretty much, and then I'm going to meet you back in the lobby to continue telling you what units to get after you finish doing this. Okay guys, so once you've gone Beerus, let's say at the bare minimum, your team should be looking like this. It's pretty bland right now, so I'm going to go over some additions you should make before you kind of go for some of the endgame units. So the first unit you should do is you should try and get Robin from the Mushroom Rush event over here. She's a very good support. She can get all your units up to max upgrade. Very, very good unit. Another unit you should try and get, if you haven't already got him already, is Itachi. He is very strong for your stage of the game, and he'll help you out an awful lot. So with that team, you should be good to most of the content in the game. Ruki is also a nice addition for her stun. So after you get that team sorted, you should, in my opinion, begin to go for the 3 JoJo units you can get, which is Toru, Valentine, and Pucci. So you would go to the event, then you just go room, create up a room, and you go into it. It's pretty hard, but with that team, you should be able to do it just fine. So I'm going to be cut to what your team should look like after you do those upgrades, and what your team should look like before you do the JoJo event. Okay guys, so this is what your team should be looking like before you do the JoJo event. This team should be able to clear it pretty easily, so you should probably be going for the JoJo units. Now Pucci is very good, Toru is very nice, and Valentine is also pretty decent. But after you get all of those units, there's one final step that you need to do, and it is to go to events, do the content that they most recently added, which is the Ragnar event. Now if you're wondering about the Berserk event, I don't think it's worth it. It takes a very long time, and if I'm being honest, depending on how soon you're watching this video, you might still be able to trade some of the Ragnar units for the Berserk units. So with the team of a couple JoJo units, I will probably just put a team on the screen right now showing you what you might want to have. You should just grind this, macro it pretty much the same as everything else on 1x speed, popping your nukes, doing everything like that. I'll put a link to a video on how to macro it, made by a guy called Bacon Gaming or Gamer. And then I'm going to cut to the end of the video. Okay guys, so this is the end of the video, but before I go, I want to give you some final things to do. So number 1 is getting ancient on all of your relics. It's really important so you can have a full ancient team. That's what I'm working on right now. So I still need to get like a couple more ancient relics. I have 2 right now, but you need some more. Then the second thing is Mitsuri. So you go to market, she should be in your night market. She's pretty rare, but if you find her, please get her. She's like one of the best units in the game, and she's the best support. Now I don't really know what she does, so I don't know who you'd sub out on your team. All I know is that she's very good, and if you see her in your night market, you should get it. I think it changes every 7 days, so make sure you're checking it. Now, with that said, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe for some more Anime Guardians content. I'll see you guys in the next one.